I just want to ask, when you hear about silent battles, what clicks into your mind? What do you get when you hear about silent battle?
They are battles that you fight within, inside yourself.
Things you pass through, but you cannot tell everyone that, guy, I'm going throughout this thing. You cannot, even if you want help, there's no way to explain it to someone. So you have to face it roughly. That is a silent battle.
I think all of you took it home. Silent battles are challenges we face that we cannot share with others. How many of us have heard of something called mental health? Mental health. Or what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word mental health?
Okay, with the mental health, you have said, to me, it's when someone is mentally disturbed, or someone who is perturbed, something like that.
Mental health is like when someone does abnormal things. Now it's out of the normal things he would have done.
It's okay not to know something. I have tons of things I don't know. But mental health is well-being. When you're in a state where you are super.
So we've been here for about some hours and minutes. You've heard what has been said about, what has been spoken, mental illness, silent battles. Now I think you know where you belong. You know your position. So you might be there. We don't know what's bothering you. Each and every person has something that always torments their life, something that they always feel bad about. But for you to get words and then stand in front of a person face to face and start telling them, it has never been easy for you. And for you think like, me really sharing my problem with another person, I can't, because of various reasons. But today you will be privileged. You've seen the stickers. Write what bothers you. Don't put your name. Don't put anything that a friend of yours will know that this person is the one who has written. So for you just write and hand it over to us. Nobody will know that it's you. Nobody's going to know.
So I'm going to read out our problems here on the papers. The first person has fear of rape. And this person, maybe let me call him my name, Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca has been used by her guardian through different abuse, especially sexual abuse.
What can you do? What can you do in case you're being used by your guardian? Like you're being raped by your guardian. What can you do? That is my story. So what can you tell?
For me, I ran away from that person.
You run away from that person. Okay.
For me, the police might not work better on that issue. Since that person schools, you go to the school administrator and explain each and everything. Maybe if the school administrator is kind-hearted, can pave a way for that solution.
The family, it should not go beyond the family. I just go to the clan leader. Yes.
This person is being sexually harassed by the relative at home, and the person cannot open up because they can stop giving him the pocket money.
Guys, I'm always sexually harassed. But I cannot open up. Because if I open up, I won't get pocket money.
According to me, this is a situation where I bring in scriptures. Matthew 17:21 says, "But of that kind shall not move without prayer and fasting, you pray and you fast. That kind will be moved in the name of Jesus.
Okay.
I'm Omjisha Precious King David. Yeah, and I'm 18 years old. I'm in senior 5. I'm studying from Kampala Secondary School. Today's session, it wasn't bad because it made me bring out the real me. I've been hiding some things that were in my life. I didn't want to express them to people, but today's session, it has helped me a lot. It taught me how to battle the battles that are inside of me. The challenges that I've been facing, like the situation that I was passing through, that I explained right there. So it has actually been a hard time for me. But due to the session that I've had today, it has really made me cool down and know how to find out solutions to such challenges.
On my side, it was good because I've got to learn a lot of stuff, like expressing myself, like coming in front of the students, like it's some kind of, you feel some kind of nervous, but after starting like speaking to the conference, like you become confident. Actually, at first I felt like when they said someone should come, I was shivering, some kind of shivering. But when I was like talking to the students, like I became confident. Like I became confident, and yeah, I managed to do it. And I learned a lot of things, expressing myself, like getting to share some things, and learning how to control someone's emotions, like the depressions, the anxiety, like learning how to control my feelings.
That activity was a bit good because, as I've told you earlier, that we cannot express those things with even our friends, neither the parents. Because we know if you tell a parent about anything, the parent will just, if it is like about sex, the parents will just cane you, will just say that you are, I made a loss, so you can't talk to a parent about those issues. And it was good to tell us to write them on papers so that you can read them out to other people to help us, because I might be with a problem, but I can't tell it to my friend. But that someone who is not my friend may be having a solution to that problem. So it was a good activity, and I encourage other people to do that same activity, because many are helped. Because I can write a problem which I think it is only me, but others are also experiencing it and they are not writing it. The lesson I've learned is that I've learned a lesson from these people who were giving advices or solutions to the problems that we wrote. They had rushed. Don't rush to provide solutions. First, look at the situation. Look exactly what is the cause of the situation. What are the factors favoring the situation? If the factors are negative, provide a positive solution. So that is it.
Today's session was so interesting that I learned many things about life, because we talked about many things, and there are things that we never knew and which we understood.